So hello, you emerging positive psychology and practicing experts. Welcome to Unit 2, Week 2 of Gratitude Practicing. It's Sunday morning, so I'm at my private practice where I see teenagers, where I incorporate cognitive behavioral therapy with positive psychology practices. So it is dark and pouring outside, so not a bad day to be sitting inside on a cozy couch. However, as you know, Mardi Gras is up and running, and today is a parade called Barkus, which is a spin off Bacchus, which is one of the largest Mardi Gras parades that actually happens as we get closer to Mardi Gras Day. But Barkus is a parade where dogs dress up, they're placed on floats. There's probably like 500 dogs in the parade. It is hilarious. The owners are all dressed up. All of the proceeds go to the SPCA. So it's a great way to raise money for the local animal shelter. But it's just hilarious. So hopefully it's going to dry up so we can get out there and enjoy a big old dog parade. Okay, so this week we are really going to be spending a lot of time considering the neuroscience of gratitude. The idea being that gratitude practices aren't just this fruitless activity for no reason. The idea that by doing them, we can change the brain. And if we change the brain, we change the way we think, we change the way we feel, and we can change our behaviors for the better. You're going to create a TED Talk, and Jenna had a great idea to use Loom as a way to create the TED Talk. Loom is really an easy app that you can put on your computer, and it allows you to record and show PowerPoint or just any slide on your screen at the same time. Easy to install, easy to use. That was such a great idea on her part. Highly recommend it. The research that you're going to look for to do that particular assignment, the TED Talk assignment, spend some time trying to find some good primary sources. I think the Science of Greater Good is a great website to start with to look for your research. And why I like it is they give a very brief, understandable overview of research, but then they link you to the research. Then you can get to the actual research to do your work, because we do want primary sources. Later, after that, you are going to, later in this unit, commit to 1 week of gratitude practicing. You're going to pick a practice. You're going to do it every day. You're going to chart the benefits of it. And there's a Zoom that happens to start getting ready for this. This Zoom isn't going to take a whole lot of time. It's an opportunity to come together, to build community, to brainstorm. And what I recommend, as always, today, scroll through the week ahead, figure out when that Zoom is, go ahead and get it set up with your classmates. And then that's one thing that is, you've already got figured out for the week. We are going to continue our hangout this week. And so you're going to add to it. So this is going to turn into one massive hangout, but it's a way to build some intentional community with each other on one page in Canvas, which is kind of neat to consider. Okay, so then as far as what I'd like you to direct message me at the end of this video, instead of telling me specifically just something that you're grateful for, I would like to hear what is something that you've learned about the practice of gratitude, whether the new neuroscience or just how it works, that you didn't know before we began this unit. So something new that's already occurred to you. Gratitude practicing is kind of it's mass culture right now, right? It's everywhere we look. We hear a lot about it. But the goal here is to understand it in a more integrated way, to understand why it works, how it happens, so that as we are using it and becoming more intentional about it, we have a sense of how it can change us, how it can make our lives more meaningful, how it can help us weather the storms of life, how it can help us to train our brains to think more optimistically. The truth is bad stuff happens, and we should and we will be upset about it. But the idea is that we don't stay stuck on the bad stuff. The idea that we can shift into something more hopeful and optimistic that helps us weather the bad stuff. Okay, with that, I'm going to weather the storm that's going on outside. And I wish you a happy Sunday wherever you are, and look forward to seeing you in our online classroom. Bye.